It's Thursday, September 26, 2013. Yesterday, the act of treason was committed by the United States government when John Kerry signed the UN Arms Trade Treaty. This video will be a video response to two separate videos. First two links below. Show Me Baby down in Texas, UN Arms Trade Treaty signed. Come and take it. Check out his video. Powerful message from Texas. Second one's going to be from the Political Port. Kerry signs Arms Trade Treaty. Time to charge him with high treason. Check out her video as well. Now the links. I have a ton of it for you. Obama gloats as Kerry signs UN Arms Trade Treaty. This 25 September from bearingarms.com. I got a one back it up from Fox News. UN Arms Treaty will menace the U.S. for years to come. All of the people out there who thought this could never happen, I'd really like your response. I'll put a link to it. From NBC News, NRA opposition makes arms treaty ratification unlikely. The argument used to be to the crazy conspiracy people that, oh, well, that we would never sign an arms trade treaty with the UN. You guys are nuts. Well, now it's signed. Now the argument's already starting. It won't be ratified. Do you really think so? You really think so? Did anybody watch Ted Cruz over the past 24 hours? Anybody hear anything he said? Do you think it's going to make a difference? This government is tyrannical. It will do whatever it wants. You think it won't be ratified? I'll put a link to this. Now the NRA came out and made a statement. Breaking NRA responds to Kerry signing Arms Trade Treaty. Let's see. National Rifle Association strongly opposes this treaty, which is a clear violation of the Second Amendment of the Constitution. Put a link to this. Got another one here. This is Senator Bob Corker, Tennessee. Corker warns Obama administration against any action to implement UN Arms Trade Treaty without Senate advice or consent. We're just one false flag away, people. One false flag away. And the second season of Jericho, they took away the Second Amendment. That's exactly what they're in the process of doing right now. What do you want to bet? Ratification won't even be needed if there happens to be some false flag event. Executive orders will come down. Make no mistake. We are treading on dangerous ground. All of a sudden, the crazies don't look so crazy, do we? We've been talking about this for years, and the New World Order agenda is playing out right before your very eyes. Speaking of a false flag event, got this, September 25, 2013, Fox News, U.S. renews global terrorism alert after Nairobi mall attack by Al-Qaeda-linked extremists. Put a link to it. Speaking of a mall attack, one dead in Long Island workplace shooting. If you read down, this was yesterday, I believe. Yeah, September 25. The very last line of the story, a local mall went on lockdown. TSA coming to the malls, make no mistake. We must increase security. Government, please protect us. Should the National Guard help curb Chicago violence? They are actually considering putting the National Guard on the streets of Chicago. America, you have a very big problem. Put a link to this. While down in Florida, group offers free shotguns to fight crime in Florida Suburb. Right on. Right on. That's the way it should be. Just my opinion. Put a link to the story. I got tons more stuff to give you here. Obamacare protest. Ted Cruz speaks until can no longer stand. Well, he actually spoke until they cut him off, which was noon yesterday. I watched hours upon hours, and shout out to Ted Cruz. I really hope there were Americans around the country watching him speak. He said things like, the consent comes from the sovereign American people. We must consent to Obamacare. See, people seem to forget the government works for us. They are not our masters. Wake up! No one wants this Obamacare bullcrap. They're doing it anyway. And you think they won't ratify the UN Arms Trade Treaty? Do you really think so? I give Ted Cruz kudos for standing up for almost 24 hours. But I know it didn't change a damn thing. Maybe a few more people woke up, though. Hopefully. Ted Cruz asks, Obama, would you take Obamacare? Bet you wouldn't. Anyway, I'll put a link to the story from Ted Cruz. Tennessee, Obamacare will triple men's premiums, double women's. Total tyranny coming to the United States with Obamacare, folks. Got another one from Yahoo News. Obamacare's average monthly cost to the U.S. will be $328. $328 will be the average cost monthly of Obamacare. I do not comply. I will not comply. I recommend everyone in this country stand up and say, we will not comply. There's nothing in my Constitution that says I have to purchase anything from my government. I will not comply. From the Washington Times, Congress exempts itself from Obamacare. The tyrants in Washington say, no, not for us. For you, not for us. This is back August 2nd, 2013, just as a reminder. So I'll put all these links below. There's one more you need to be aware of. Old Grey Wolf 58 has some suspicious activity going on in his area in New Hampshire. Some unmarked government vehicles. I'll put a link to his video. About 5 minutes long. Be advised if you're in the area, you might want to check his video out. Please rate this video. Please pass it around. Please share the information below. Full court treason. Does anyone care? Anyone? Does anyone in our government care? Anybody at the FBI? Anybody? Anybody in the military? Anybody who has any sort of authority give a damn? You swore an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. What the hell? Hey, we told you this was coming. It's your problem if you didn't prepare. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Stay safe.